I introduced you, I'm gonna say this is a friend of mine. That means you're a connected guy. Now, if I said instead, this is a friend of ours, that would mean you a main guy. Capiche?
Hey, Robbie.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. Yourself?
I'm good, man. So we're a couple weeks out. You're gearing up for your fight on February 3rd. How's training camp going?
It's good. Last night we just did, tough MMA practice, a lot of wrestling, a lot of sparring, just cutting the weight, falling off easily.
Yeah, weight's
So it's
coming
going
in light.
well. Oh yeah, yeah. My body knows when it's time to cut work and go into training camp. So, in like a month I cut like 10, 12 pounds just dieting alone.
Nice.
Still training load, so it's
You
going pretty
started
well.
I believe your first fight was in 2019.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got
So
out the army about like 2017 and then sat on my ass for about a year. And I'm like, I gotta lose this weight. I was like 210, 215. Then I stepped in a jujitsu gym 2018. And then, a year later, I had my first fight.
nice. Was the first gym you stepped into with Belton?
No, that was a 253 BJJ
Okay.
with Professor Proctor is when I first started my MMA journey. And then I've been with Kriyai Belton for about, I want to say 2, 3 years.
Nice. I love that dude. He's such a great dude.
Yeah, he's a genius. He is a genius on the mats.
Yeah. So from 2019, so we're going in 2024. What still
Hmm
gets you up in the morning to want to put that mouthpiece in and step in that cage?
Just always being on a mission, uh, being in the army like 8 years and growing up playing sports, wrestling and football. Like there's always been like a game, a match, a mission that needs to be completed. And just like having my wife and kid too helps a lot too, because better future for them, fighting can help propel my other careers in security and real estate. And it puts everything together. The harder I work, the more I'll pay out. And it's just normal. I wake up early in the morning, 5, 6 a.m., go to the gym. I drive about an hour to go train up in Bellevue. And sitting in traffic to go train, no problem. It's not like sitting in traffic going to work. That sucks. But if it's like go train, put work in, it's the best. My mind is it's just automatic. I don't even think twice. Like I got to go to practice.
And then it's a weird thing, same with traffic. It's a weird thing. I don't know if it's the gym itself in general, but it's definitely with martial arts. Once you get that out of the way, and then let's say
Mm,
you're back in traffic or you're at work or like the headaches or the frustrations, like man, I could deal with this. I was just dealing with
yeah,
guys trying to choke me. Who cares about this guy in front of me on his brakes right now?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like practice and training. That's the easiest part of my day. You know, the hard part is getting dinner ready, dishes, getting to work,
Yeah.
laundry,
All
emails.
the real life stuff.
Yeah, yeah. That the getting kicked in the head, sprawling, cutting away, like that's fun.
Yeah. So what did you do in the army?
I was military police, eight
Oh,
years.
nice. Nice.
I was in the airborne units in Alaska and North Carolina, so a lot of jumping out of planes and standing at the gates and pulling people over.
Since we just had this weird cold snap here, what's the coldest it was when you were in Alaska?
Oh, I'd say, like 10, 15 degrees, I know I was in Anchorage, so it doesn't get too bad, but it's just dark, very, very dark. You get out the club at like midnight one, it's still light. Yeah, like, we can keep this party going.
Until you realize I got to be on base at 5:30.
Right. Yeah.
So did you watch UFC, watch MMA before deciding you
Oh
wanted
yeah,
something to get
of
you?
course. Of course. Like my very first fight, like I can vividly remember is like my mom ordering the pay-per-view BJ Penn versus GSP, you
Oh,
know.
nice, nice.
Right. So, and I was trying to go out with my friends. She's like, no, you're staying home. We're watching this fight. So my mom was like, pushing me to watch these fights and stuff. And like always watching boxing, like Pacquiao versus Oscar De La Hoya or something.
I
And
love
then,
that. I've never heard someone's mom. It's always dad or uncle or brother or friends or something. I've never heard someone be, nah, my mom got me into this. That's dope.
no, yeah, she always wanted me to like play football and play under like the Friday night lights, but I stopped playing football and went to wrestling. And she was mad at first, but like, 10 years down the line, it's like she's so proud and happy. Like I can hear my mom in all my fights.
Nice.
I hear my corner, my coaches, and my mom saying, "Get up."
Nice. Nice. So who are some of the guys you like watching now?
Now, now there's so many right now, but
So many.
yeah, Sean Strickland, because
Yep.
he's so funny outside the cage, and then like in the cage with his Philly shell. Like no one does a Philly shell in MMA. I try doing it in practice, I'll get kicked in the head.
Yeah, it's like no one did it before he did it, and then he did it, and now I'm interested to see how many guys are going to try to do it, and it's not something you can just pick up, so they're going to get
Not at
caught something
all.
up. But like he pulled that thing off, and it was great.
Yeah. And then Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje. I flew my family out to go watch them, so we were sitting in the nosebleed watching that fight for the BMF title.
Nice.
So those two guys, especially because they're in my weight class, like every time they fight, I got a key in.
Nice. All right, let me hit you with questions real quick. Just first answer that comes to mind. You're a little kid, you're at home. What's the movie that's on constant repeat that you're watching every day that you can?
Friday. I remember Friday a lot.
You ain't got no job.
Yeah, yeah.
Since we're in training camp right now, what's the cheat meal that you look forward to, like you're working all week, all through camp, to be able to eat this?
Oh, chocolate milk. Chocolate
Really?
milk. Yeah. I love chocolate milk after practice. It's the best.
That's awesome.
It's cheating, but it's healthy at the same time. Because
that's fair.
yeah.
It's better, like it's got to be better than like a burger or something. So that's a solid answer. What's my last? If you could compare yourself to one fighter, who would you compare yourself to?
I'd say Oliveira, because I'm just going in there for a battle and brawl, get taken down or get dropped, and still fighting off my back, trying to just win the fight no matter what. And I just love his style, his long distance, his range. He incorporate his Muay Thai with his grappling.
Nice. Don't give away game plan or anything, because I personally know Belton and he'll come to my house and whip my ass. But the end of the fight, you get the win. How do you see yourself getting the win?
I see the maybe early stoppage, second round submission. Like that's always my goal, is to do a sub choke. I want to cut the monster's head off. Knockouts would be nice. Knockouts and TKOs would be lovely, of course. If that comes, that'll come. But at the end of the goal, it's to get the choke.
That's
rather
awesome.
than standing on the ground during a scramble.
I don't know why, and it might just be a me thing, but I always felt if you can submit a guy, to me personally, I always thought that was better than a knockout, because a knockout, like game plans, all that, yes, it connects, but the submit is, I'm making the other guy realize I got you. You now have to admit I got you, or you go night or something breaks. So I've always loved submissions. As you said, like, yeah, if the knockout's there, I'm taking it. But I personally am always looking for the submission win. Like, that dude got that dude.
Yeah, and it's the technical aspect of it as well.
Yeah. All right, man. I will be up there for weigh-ins, and I'll come see you, and we'll talk then.
All right, yes, sir. You have a great day,
sir.
Robin.
Good luck with the rest of camp. I'll see you.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Once again, this show is presented by Combat Games MMA.